Oh, the mood is excellent. We're just working really hard to help form a government. President-elect Trump is receiving many phone calls, making many phone calls, receiving visitors, and focusing very much on assembling his core team. For President Trump, the major criteria will be people who are qualified and capable of doing the job they're asked to do, and also are they loyal to him and to the agenda that he's put forward. But he's taken the counsel of many different people, including those who have done this before. And in terms of my role, that's really up to the President-elect and me, and I'm very focused on helping him in whatever way he needs. But we're still absorbing the election results, very excited to have this opportunity to serve, and it just is election of the people. Well, of course, we honor the First Amendment. They have a right to assemble and to speak. I just know that had he lost the election, as everyone, I think, including the media, was expecting, and these were Trump protesters, everybody's hair would be on fire, asking them to accept the election results and do a peaceful transition in our government. And I would hope that President Obama and Secretary Clinton would speak to their supporters and directly and say to them, please allow the engines of democracy to work properly and for there to be a peaceful transition presidentially, and support this man who already told you on Tuesday night, actually Wednesday morning, when he was declared the victor, he said he'd be the president of all people. It'll be a fabulous cabinet filled with people who are qualified to do those jobs and who understand very clearly what his goals are. He's laid them out very specifically as a 100-day plan that he's put out there for everyone to see, and he will surround himself with men and women who agree with that or are capable of doing that. And look, I think divided government ends up being an excuse after a while, and the excuses are over. We have a Republican president, a Republican House, Republican Senate, a majority of Republican governorships, and 69 of the 99 legislative chambers are also Republican in our state. So there's a mandate from the public to actually get things done, and he will do that. I talked to Governor Christie yesterday. I talked to Vice President-elect Pence 10 minutes ago, and they're on the same team. Obviously, Governor Christie did a great job for us in working on the transition for a number of months and will continue as a vice chair. Vice President-elect Pence, I love the way that sounds, he, in being the number 2 in the government, it just makes sense that he would have the largest hand in forming it because he will be one of the stewards over it. And we just talked a little while ago, actually, about that very thing. So we're happy to have them and Senator Sessions, Mayor Giuliani, all of us from the senior team involved in the transition as well. All of these meetings, frankly, all these phone calls are going incredibly productive, including the meeting with President Obama, the First Lady Michelle Obama. I spoke with Mrs. Trump about that meeting. I spoke with Governor Pence about his meeting with Vice President Biden. Everybody's very happy and very confident that notwithstanding the protests, that we will have a peaceful transformation as democracies do. He has spoken clearly for a year and a half about his positions on all of this. Obviously, those issues and his positions got him elected, as well as his understanding what the cultural zeitgeist is. My message to them through Mr. Trump is what he said the other night on the stage when he declared victory, which is, I'll be the president of all people, even those who disagree with me.